Morning, everybody. Thursday, week 3 of the cut. Just finished up my avocado toast. Weighed in at 161.2, which is good because last Thursday I weighed in at 162.6, I believe. So like down a pound. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about something I think is pretty important, and that's the mindset you need for dieting. So a little bit of my background on dieting. I never really did it growing up, and I was an athlete always. I never focused on nutrition. Um, and then about a year or two ago, I started to not get serious about it, but started like paying a little bit more attention to what I was eating. When you're an adult, you're not, uh, you can't really eat whatever you want anymore. Even though I'm in my 20s, like, it's still, if you work a desk job, you're sitting down all day, you know what I mean? You have to focus a little bit more on nutrition if you're worried about your fitness and your physique. So I started just like doing little things. I stopped snacking. Instead of like chips and stuff, I would eat fruit. I started eating more chicken breast, try to get a little bit more vegetables in, but every now and then I would still splurge, get some fast food, eat some dessert, drink alcohol, the whole thing. My father, he's done keto. He did keto before it was keto. He did keto when it was the Atkins diet. This is back in the day. So 15, 20 years ago, he'd been doing the diet when I was a kid. And one day we went on vacation, and he was eating, just protein. And I was asking him about it, and he said something like, "Oh yeah, but you wouldn't be able to do the diet." And I was like, "Oh really?" You know what I mean? So that made me want to try it. Challenge accepted. And so I tried keto, and I actually loved it. If dieting, I think it's all about the food. What foods do you love? You can find a diet where you can focus around the foods that you love, and lose weight. So keto for me, and if you don't know, keto's like high fat, low carb. So protein, fats, lots of lots of eggs, lots of steak. I ate wings. That's what I mean. Like, I love those foods. So it was cheating for me, to eat all those things and maintain decent weight. I don't condone. I'm not a nutritionist. Didn't go to school for it, so I don't condone any type of diet like that. I don't really know about the other health benefits, but as far as weight loss and maintaining physique, calorie stuff, it worked for me. But after that, I got a little tired of keto, and I just started eating normal people food. And this is about a year and a half ago, and I did my first cut shortly after doing that, tracking my calories, whole thing, making sure I was eating decent foods like chicken, avocado, getting my vegetables in, all that. But point is, once I started small, I didn't jump right into a diet, counting calories, which is pretty tough. It's a lifestyle change. I started off by, cutting back on the snacks, changing the foods I was eating, got an air fryer, made it a little easy to cook at home, And I say that because if you aren't happy about the way you look or what your physique is like, or you want to make a change, and you jump right into something crazy like, I'm gonna count my calories every day, I'm gonna track everything, I'm gonna meal prep, it's tough, and the chances are you're not gonna stick with it. You might fail, which is okay, but to you it won't be okay, and you might get down on yourself, which might lead to overeating. Maybe you go to food when you're upset. So you don't want to fall into that hole. And so what I would suggest is starting small with, like I said, stop snacking. Eat 3 meals a day of whatever you want. If you do snack, do some fruit, do nuts. Stay away from the ice cream, stay away from the donuts. And that doesn't mean you can't have those things at all, but have them on the weekend, have them one day a week. Try to plan it out. I would also say start to walk more. Walking is a wonder. Yeah, there's been a surge in the fitness community about walking, and for good reason. It's underrated, I think. It's all about the time you have. You can do multiple things while walking. You can listen to music, you can read, you can play games on your phone, you can watch videos. Uh, so if you can fit a walk in anywhere, try to do one in the morning, try to do one after you eat. And then on top of that, if you're going to the gym, a couple of times a week, burning at least 100, 150 calories at the gym if you're doing your thing. So it's 600 calories right there. So if you start off, you're watching what you eat a little bit. Maybe you're not getting into a calorie deficit just with the food. Maybe you're just maintaining or a little bit over. But if you're putting in those steps and you're working out, you're getting yourself under your maintenance calories. You make little incremental changes, and all of a sudden, you're making a big change. You make enough of them, and so you add all those things up. You're changing your life. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you guys in the evening after my workout today. Peace. What's up, guys? It's Friday, week 3 of the cut. Weighed in at 160.6 this morning. Feeling alright. I went to the gym after work today and did back. I just did like a bunch of pull-ups. I like to do a pyramid type thing, same way I do squats. I do 5 pull-ups. I do dips, 4 pull-ups, dips. And I go all the way down. And then the last set I do 5 more. So I start with the wide grip. Then it has like this rock climb type grip. And then it has the one that does your biceps. So I do 3 sets. And on the last set, instead of dips, I do like the leg crunches where you put your back against the thing and you lift your legs up for your lower abs. I was pretty tired by the end of it, and but I got my steps in, got over 20,000, so I'm feeling solid. Got my yogurt bowl right here, got a Ninja Creamy on the way, put some Reese's in it, Reese's cups, pretty excited about it. But on that note, I kind of want to talk about like the dieting part. You kind of find the foods that you like, and you find ways to make them lower calorie, right? The Ninja Creamy is kind of a bad example because you need to have the machine, which costs hundreds of dollars. Like the avocado toast, for example, like instead of buttered toast, you're using avocado, which is good fats, maybe not necessarily lower calories. Say you really like chicken wings. What do you like about the chicken wings? Do you like the hot sauce? Do you like the fattiness? Do you like the spices? You know what I mean? And like what I love chicken wings. So what I've found is my air fryer. Even if I have chicken breasts, I can make it kind of crispy and put on that, my hot sauce and stuff. And with the rice, to me, it tastes really good. Burgers, for example. I mean, you can do it without the bun. You can go with instead of like a fatty meat, you can do lower fat, leaner red meat. If you like tacos, you can find some of those like keto wraps, which are lower in carbs, so they're lower in calorie and more fiber. You can do leaner meat with the tacos. Find a healthier cheese, no sour cream, things like that. But point being is, you can also, throw in some cheat foods. Not really cheat foods because you're still on the diet. Like I'm putting the Reese's in my Ninja Creamy, and it's gonna be like a legit ice cream that I'm eating, and I'm losing weight. You know what I mean? I mean, like dieting doesn't have to be the worst thing in the world. You have to eat a salad all the time. I rarely eat salads. I'll try to see you guys in the morning. Sorry I missed this morning, by the way. I woke up late. What else is new? But I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night. Peace.